Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this Katt Williams interview with Shannon Sharp, Club Shay. Oh, Shannon Sharp, old non-talking self, man. That man can barely talk, but he cool though. But Katt Williams got on there talking about Steve Harvey, Cedric Entertainer, Ricky Smiley, Michael Blackson, man, Jonathan Majors, Kanye, Kim Kardashian. He went in on everybody. But this is my take on his little interview. Man, when somebody just, he's a known weed smoker, so he probably smoked a whole bunch of weed before he got there. Then they had some alcohol on the table. I think it was cognac or what, Hennessy or whatever, whichever one. So this basically just high and drunk talk. It's basically what this is. This dude talking about he had read 3,000 books when he was 7 years old every year. I'm like, come on, man. He lying. Then he talking about he got in a fight with his father and he had to leave. He just left and he went down to Florida on a truck, one of them trucks that be delivering stuff. He just, he left from Ohio to Florida. I'm like, okay, wow. So he just left the house, left his little brothers there. He said his family was Jehovah's Witnesses and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, man, this dude he's funny. Don't get me wrong, but his backstory is trash. He be lying and embellishing stuff, but hey, it is what it is. But some things he did say some things that was right. The stuff he said about Kevin Hart, that was right. Because Kevin Hart came out of nowhere. And the first time I ever seen Kevin Hart was in Paper Soldiers, this Jay-Z movie. It came out in 2002. That's the first time I ever seen Kevin Hart. And I ain't seen Kevin Hart do no comedy, no stand-up. Then the next movie I seen him in, he was in Soul Plane. I'm like, where'd this dude come from? Then I had to think back back in 2004. I'm like, where'd this dude come from? And how he get a leading role in a movie? So I think Katt Williams was right about Kevin Hart because he is an industry plant. Because this dude just came out of nowhere. Now people think he's the funniest comedian on earth, and he's not, by far. He's not. Kevin Hart is very corny. Every movie he does is just like Katt Williams says, like some what did he say? It was Stephen Fetchit. Is what Katt Williams said. It's some really cornball minstrel show stuff that Kevin Hart does. It's not really that funny. Now I try to give Kevin Hart, try to give him the because he's black, man. I'm trying to give him, good standing, but he's not. Just to be honest with you, that dude is not funny at all. Very cringe-worthy, some of his movies and some of his stand-up, man. The stuff he said about Steve Harvey was right. Cedric Entertainer be stealing jokes, that was right. Stuff about Ricky Smiley, that was right. And stuff he said about Friday, about that, him and that Terry Crews scene. Ice Cube came out and debunked that, so he was lying about that. About he went in there and changed the outcome of the little scene or whatever. But yeah, but most of this stuff, he was just drunk and high. Because, the dude said he be smoking 20 blunts a day, and you can't really take nobody that seriously that smokes like that. You got a problem, man. And that's another thing that I took from the interview. Black people gotta stop praising getting drunk and getting high. There ain't nothing cool about that, man. We put getting high on a pedestal. Some black people do, and that's not cool, man. We don't want to be the race of people that just get drunk and smoke weed all day. Ain't nothing cool about that at all. And Katt Williams, he need to really stop doing that stuff, man. Smoking all that weed, ain't nothing cool about that. He's out here acting a fool, getting in trouble every other year, getting slapped by kids in the face, and it's kind of hard to take this dude seriously, man. When he out here doing stupid stuff and getting in trouble with the law and just doing dumb stuff, man. I'm like, dude, you got all this money. Go sit down and chill, man. Go sit down and chill. And some of the things he was doing some years ago was like he was like on some narcotics, man. You talking about he don't do no drugs? Stop it, dude. You gotta be on something, man, for you to be getting slapped up by some kid, man. Why are you even in a situation for you to be getting slapped up by some kid? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, dude, sit down somewhere, man. You want people to take you seriously about what you say and all the things that you coming out saying about these people, man. You gotta just chill. You gotta be upstanding citizen for people to take you seriously, man. Can't nobody just go into your background and start picking out things to, you know, to discredit you in any type of way. That's basically what anybody can do. It's well documented that this dude have been in jail so many times, and this dude got a weed problem, and this dude don't know how to sit the hell down. So it's very well documented. And anybody can go look at his stuff, man. I'm like, okay, man, you saying all this stuff about these people, but what the hell you doing? You know? It's not cool at all, man. But the interview was 3 hours long. It was funny. You know, I mean, it was good entertainment for something to be 3 hours long. But, you know, some of the things he said was cool, and it was right on about black people, black men being put in dresses and stuff like that. And you're talking about Big Mama's House and Martin Lawrence, and that was real. And it messed up Brandon T. Jackson's career because he was saying that Katt Williams was trying to help him, but he was saying things in the media that was trying to help him, but he didn't listen or whatever. Now he regret putting that dress on, so he ain't getting no acting roles like he's supposed to. And Martin Lawrence know better, man. You shouldn't have made no damn Big Mama House 2. That doesn't make any sense, man. We didn't need that movie. Didn't nobody even want no Big Mama's House 2 but him. They put that dude in that dress and, man, and had him singing and acting like a female, and that's not cool at all, man. It messed this dude's career up. Now this dude looking sad and sick. But anyway, man, I take this interview with just drunk and hot talk, you know, because they was drinking, they was sipping a little whatever that was they was sipping on. So, you know, he was kind of feeling himself. I know he got high before he got there. So the interview was funny, man, but he did put a lot of people on blast, and some of them people did need to be put on blast, man. Some of them people do need a wake-up call. Every once in a while, man, you need a wake-up call for you to be like, you know what, the stuff I'm doing, you know, it ain't cutting it, man. I need to step my game up. That's basically what he was trying to do some of these people, man. Get these people to step that game up. So I applaud him for that, man. But he got to leave the weed alone, man. And whatever, if he on any type of drugs, man, he need to leave that stuff alone. Because people can go back and discredit everything he's saying. Because he probably was high. You know, you don't want nobody doing that. You want to be sober. When you go in on folks, you want to be sober. You don't want to have no type of anything in your system, no weed, no alcohol, nothing. You want to be sober, man. So can't nobody say nothing about you. And he called Kim Kardashian a hoe, and talking about Kanye. You know, something wrong with Kanye, and people be, you know, thinking that he basically doing the same stuff Kanye doing, you know. Kanye be saying all this crazy stuff, and sometimes it might be real, sometimes it might be fake. He basically doing what Kanye we've been doing, been saying all this so crazy stuff, so. But he did have some good points, man. He made some good points about Steve Harvey, Bernie Mac, Kevin Hart. You know, he made some good points, man. He said Jonathan Majors was ugly. Oh, man. I mean, he can't be talking about nobody being ugly, man. This dude look like a little leprechaun, man. He funny, though, but come on, man. You're not no sexy-ass dude yourself, man, to be calling another man ugly. And that right there, I ain't too much care for. I mean, yeah, Jonathan Major's not a good-looking dude in the face, I mean, to another man. But, you know, you don't sit there and try to hate on this dude like that. But you could have made a joke about him running away from that white woman. He did make a joke about that. But I wouldn't even said nothing about that man looks. You know, I guess if you think somebody ugly, you think they ugly. But Katt Williams, man, he need to leave the weed alone. Stop smoking all that weed, man, so people can take you seriously, dude. You gotta be straight edge, man. You can't be out here smoking all that weed. That people, they go in on folks and people calling you a drug addict and you addicted to drugs and all this stuff. Come on, man. You don't want nobody saying that stuff about you. But that's been my reaction to the interview with Katt Williams and Shannon Sharp. He's been made an arch villain, the king of all villains.